Step one, who are you? Literally, who are you? Not as a person. This is not like some kind of California kumbaya moment we're all going to hug. That just is not going to happen. Not in Britain anyways, that's right. When I ask who you are, what I'm asking is, what is your identity? Your identity is the thing I need to arm you with. Because when we go plunging into the next sections, we're plunging in to interrogating vast databases, working against, with, on top of, and around some of the largest and most effective companies that have ever been built. And you need to have one thing only, but boy, do you got to get it right. And that's your identity. Now, 30 years ago, an easy way to kind of tease identity out is to say, what's your USP? But I want you to understand identity slightly differently. Identity is a promise. It's a promise that you make. There's one other thing, though, you need to understand. All of us are deeply impacted by the way other people view us. A very famous psychologist, cognitive psychologist, described the notion of identity as a series of mirrors surrounding us. And we understand who we are by looking at ourselves through the mirror. So in the sense that we understand who we are by understanding how others see us. Now, you can make the reasonable claim there's more to a person than the sum of the views of others of us. But a very large portion of how we come to understand who we are as we grow up and as we live in society is through this process of seeing how people react to us. We are shaped profoundly by it. That's why your peer groups are more important than your parents as you grow up. It's why your friends have so much more authority. It's why if my wife ever asked me, does my ass look bad in this dress? I will never ever say no. Her ass will always look good in every dress. I am not lying wherever you are. Sometimes you just got to be a husband. The fact of the matter is, this notion of identity is key, because otherwise you will underestimate the weight of value that a friend's recommendation makes. If you're not persuaded of the importance of this, just ask yourself, why do you do what you do? Vodka and perfume are probably the best example. Vodka, in my mind, being the almost truly perfect example, because vodka is a distillate of potatoes. It is a colorless, odorless product that has very little identity, and it takes an extraordinarily rare individual to be able to effectively differentiate between one glass of vodka and another. I have a friend who can, but then he's a drunk, and he has his own challenges. This is the price, I guess, he paid for getting very good at that particular skill. Vodka is interesting to me because it doesn't stop people from walking up and ordering an Absolute and tonic or an Absolute and Coke, does it? So what is a person doing when they're ordering an Absolute and Coke? If in fact it is the case, and it is the case, that vodka, especially when it's in a Coke, literally is undifferentiable from anybody else, what are they doing? I'll tell you what they're doing. They have an affiliation with what Absolute stands for. It's an insignia that they then wear with thousands of other little insignias that make up a clue to who they are. You are not the sum of the brands you choose. I'm not suggesting you are. But don't underestimate the power these brands have. And it's not because you say, I am this person because I wear this piece of clothing. I am this person because I drink this vodka. It's because you tell others that, and how you see yourself is through how they see you.